The Invercargill Invaders stay on the road and they are about to face what is going to be their toughest test this season, bar the Edinburgh Blues. It is the Wellington Lions. This one is going to be tough for our team to pull through. You can see the side once again unchanged. O'Neill Brown is back from his little injury layoff, which is great for the team. Thankfully, they don't stay off very, very long, but this one's going to be tough. Welcome along, everyone, to the channel, and welcome along back to GRM. It is round 8, and the Wellington Lions, these guys, I feared the day we ever faced these Wellington Lions. Now, I know that the guy that owns and runs this team does watch the channel, so go easy, mate, please. Go easy on us. This is going to be a cracker. I'm really looking forward to it because this is going to be a test against a team that I know is a league leader. It is one of the best teams in the competition. I don't know if there's going to be heaps of points. I don't know if it's going to be close. It could be a thrashing. I'm expecting a loss, but that's what I'm going to say. I'm expecting this one to be an L for us. Oh, a vicious crowd as well here. Oh, that is too lucky. They are singing and humming. Oh, no, we are under the pump early. Great line out, though. Give it to Brock. Kick it away, Brock. Oh, no, what are you doing? Oh, I can't afford to do anything silly here. We've got to be clever, O'Neill Brown. That's not clever at all. Bounce the rugby ball could have helped us there. It did in a way. I think we're lucky to survive that. Brocky should be smashing it. Flower at fullback for the Lions. I'm scared of this one. I'm really worried. Great fan there from McCaw. Picking go from Rousseau. And into touch. Yes. 2 minutes in. We haven't conceded a try yet. But we lose our line out. Good tackle though. Josh Evans turnover. Love it. Now get it out of our half. Please. O'Neill Brown, I'm concerned for the amount of kicking you're doing. Oh, yes! A mistake! A mistake by the fullback! Line out, come on. I shouldn't be concerned about the line out because it's a scrum that is an absolute mess. Oh, wide goes Brock. Charles the Banks! Goes, oh, no! Phil! Oh, Phil, what have you done? Oh, no! We still had Carter out there. Oh, that's a bad start. You've got to take your chances. You've got to take every single damn one of them. We lose the first to Bankso. Promising signs from the outside centre. Oh, man. I'm nervous. 3 minutes gone. They're slowing it down here, the Lions. 0-0, still the score. Bell, I think that's charged down. But the way GRM works, we should still get this line out. We do. Nice. To the back. Very nicely done from Collis. Here's Brock. Charging on the line. Offloading as well. Brown. Ooh. Come on, O'Neill Brown. We need another performance like last week from you. Porter de Prez. Hospital pass to Petrescu. We've got in there and secured that ball, though, nicely. Come on. Score first, man. I would love it. Carter. Be careful, Carter. 4 minutes gone. They'll kick this away, and I think, wow, that is one ginormous punt by T. Murphy. 4 minutes gone. I think we have a lot of highlights in this game. So maybe our lineouts worked again. Maybe, oh, Lior. I was going to say maybe we'll move on. No, we've lost the ball. We will definitely move on here. The Lions getting the better of us in the breakdown, which is a concern as they float one wide. And they're not going to get through their numbers. Let's go on. 5 minutes on. We'll see what happens next. Come on, Invaders. Well, it hasn't taken the Wellington Lions long to work themselves in an attacking position near our 22. Bell, short ball, away to Turner. Oh, he fends off two. And that was too easy. Complications or miscommunications between Phil Muhammad and what looked like possibly O'Neill Brown, the two speedsters, the guys that could have caught him. Not getting their, well, getting their wires crossed, this should be the way I say it. Jorkovic! Ah! Come on, guys! Get your hands together! We've lost the ball once again. We are down 7-0. And this one will bounce in the touch. Probably will play the advantage. Or will we go back for the scrum? The scrum. I want to see the scrum. Nice. I like that. Solid as a rock. They thump into touch again. Oh, I thought that was going to go out in the full. I was like, oh, opportunities. But no, we've got 11 minutes now. Lineouts, it's ours. If we win this, yes, we will move forward because Brocky's going to hammer this away. And we're looking nice again. 7-0 only the score. 11 minutes gone. Well, we're looking at the time. We're just after half time, and to be honest with you all, there could have been 1,000,005 highlights because it has been cutthroat stuff. Both of these teams have been really explosive, and wow, Mayo has really gone in for the juggler there. So many tries that were stopped 5 metres short and turned over. I could have shown you a lot of them, but I mean, they're not point-scoring plays. Here is a point-scoring play, however, and it's going to be in for Flower. Damn it. Not what we want to see. But I mean, I've seen both sides, but definitely the Lions, a lot better team than us. They could easily be up by 30 points by now, easily. But we're doing well to keep them out. We're getting them down. O'Neill Brown defensively doing a lot of work. But we are definitely out of our depth here against these Lions. Back it goes to Phil. I would like us to score a try or two. Would be nice. But let's see how we go. Brock! Oh yes, Brocky! We've got support, a little chip and chase. How about that? Go, Brock, go! Run for the corner! It's in touch. Elbow them. Nah, I didn't think so. It was worth a shot. We're not... Oh, turnover low down! Go, team! Go, Lior! Go, Lior, pass it, Lior! Why do we stuff up every half chance we get? We stuff it and knock it on. We go 30 metres back down the field. I mean, the day they implement quick line-outs, I'm excited. Because Phil is all over this. We're going to lose that line-out. Yeah, I knew that was going to come too. It's knocked on by us. Scrum will pack down. Not good at all. 14-0. We are behind, and we are not finishing our dinner at all. 45 gone. Let's move on. So we are getting dominated by the much better side here. Overall, we have not had the territory in possession. The chances that we require, our finishing has been poor, to say the least. As Johnson goes straight through once more. Oh, he's beaten tackles for fun. That has been the problem. We are falling off a lot of tackles, and stat time is going to be really interesting to see at the conclusion of this match. We've been in it, but nowhere near enough. 14-0, a close scoring or low scoring game, not close, but if we get a try or two, I think this could be interesting. Not going to happen for us though, as they look like they're going to grab another one. Brocky is covering a fullback. As they come wide, Flower, that's a good ball. Bow inside pass to Naikane. Oh, they're close now. The hooker almost going in. What do they got here? Looks like they got a reserve on. No, that's their fly half. Flower, numbers out here. Got to be a try, it will be. Rousseau goes in and the tackle of the bigger man of Gage Carter. We go down 19-0. I don't want to be held to nil. I know these guys are good, but I think this is a poor representation of the Invaders. I think we're a better team than this season. Go deep, Brocky. We've only got half an hour to make something happen, which is not enough time. We're definitely out of this match. It's a loss as expected, but surely we can make something else happen in this game. We've done well. We've competed. We've created no, we haven't created enough chances, but we have created chances. Just not enough to really put us in control. Oh! That little short ball could have been interesting there. We've got a knock-on advantage. The question is... Oh, no, they've got a knock-on advantage. Hang on. We threw it to their player. Wow, that's a bit debatable, isn't it? Good tackle there. We're making hard work of this. Just the better side is forcing us to mistakes, I think, here. And that's where we've struggled. Teams like the Edinburgh Blues and things like that. We just can't get that little space or that little bit of extra that we do from the lesser sides. Good season so far, but a bonus point, something out of this game would have been really, really good. We've not got it. We're not going to get it either. 53 gone, 19-0 the score. Hopefully we can get off the duck in these last 25 minutes. The scrum's going up now as well. It's going from bad to worse. Good teams, they really put you to bed, don't they? The game wears on. We are once again in trouble here. It's a mistake from the line out, but just a bounce of the ball goes their way, and straight through goes Turner. Complete disregard for us, completely. As it looks ominous, they're going to score another try. Naikane goes through us again. Out wide Bell. These guys are just too good. We can't really compete with this level of team, and it's a real shame. We've got to step it up a gear, and we've got to improve our side here going into the future. But here come the Lions. What? Oh, that was pathetic, Invaders. That was pathetic. There are many players around the ball, carrier, I should say, and he just runs straight through. That was possibly the worst play of the game for us. We should be doing a lot better than this. Any hope or dream of a bonus point is so far out of the spectrum now. Phil is caught out of position, which doesn't happen too often. 26-0, 57, 58 minutes gone. So she's all downhill. She's all a bed of prickly roses here for the Invaders as Brock shows a little bit of what he can do. And we should see how we rate in this game as well. Whether we actually played that badly. Here's good pass from O'Neal Brown. Finds room with Phil, but he just can't break that last tackle. Just those last little things, those desperate things are working for the Lions and they're not working for us. So that is the difference making for us at the moment. Here is a chance though for Cooper, who's on the field, and Leor's out wide all by himself. So it looks like we've got an injury in the back row. Didn't pick that up at all. So we're coming out wide now. Chance for Carter. Ooh, we beats one. We are first there though. We'll definitely secure that. 4 men hammering that breakdown. Okay, Tatrisky, don't know what you're quite trying there, but it's all right. Cooper, he's on for Kikuchi. Here's a great ball. We are isolated, guys. Ooh, that was lucky to get that. The Banks fires a massive ball out wide. Oh, good work there. Inside to Mayo. Mayo going to the line. We've sung on to that. That was a great play there out wide to create that. It was Josh Evans. That's the man's name I'm trying to think of. Wide pass, looking for width. Brock, out to Cooper, out to Carter eventually. Inside ball back to O'Neal Brown. Gives it to Yorkovich. Get it over, boys. Yes! Zangini scores one. Fully deserved. He has been amazing over the last couple of weeks as well. We got 5. We get rid of the 0. Yes. We make it 7. Thank you, Zangini. That was good team play. We've threatened that a lot, but we just have not delivered it at all. Brock, he picks up 1 and gets absolutely smashed. We got 10 to go, folks. We got 20 to go, folks. And we've put in a bad kick away, so I'm going to skip forward before things get worse and possibly see you in a minute and a half when we are conceding another try from the Lions. Or do we even skip forward? This looks ominous. Straight through goes Bell. I don't know if we're going to clean this up here. They come wide, looking for an instant reply. Numbers working for us. We do well defensively there. We hold them out. Got to force them into a mistake. This is how we become a better side, boys. Good work from Mayo on defense there. 26-7. Wow! That was all over. Collis was out there all by himself on 4 players, and they make a crucial error. They've made a few, but they've had a lot more chances to do anything. Here is Mayo going out wide for Leor. We will play it on and get the knock-on advantage and clear ourselves away. But with just 18 minutes to go, we've got a long way to go downfield. We are going to run this out, however, which is interesting, but that's going to be a turnover. Okay, let's move on. 26-7, Invaders. Well, they're suffering. Well, the Wellington Lions have got exceptionally lucky with their kicking today. As we've bombed another line out, but boy, oh boy, there's a lot of kicks that they've put in that should have gone dead in goal that has somehow gone out just before the try line. So I know we're getting pounded and we're probably going to concede another one here, but boy, they have some real luck out there on the side. They've got a 2-on-1 overlap and they come out to Flower, who creates it with the extra 1, but we do defend that quite nicely. Now, a bit of a conundrum here, what we're going to do in future. We've obviously been exposed here defensively. As how wide they come, numbers eventually going to catch up. T. Johnson scores. Thomas grabs another one for the Lions, but defensively, are we lacking here? It's good to be an attacking side like we have become this season. We've been a bit found out here by the Wellington Lions. They've scored plenty. They've got a bonus point. We've got nothing at all. Where do we lack? Straight through goes Bell. That's too easy. Phil will cover him up nicely, though. 3 defenders squashing him like a bug. We have gone a bit off here. 33-7. I thought we might be able to compete, but ultimately would lose. We've been caught out wide again. Matfield, he's going to get put into touch, surely. No. That ball looks like it's on the white line to me. Ref. Touch. Someone? No. So, yeah, where have we really lacked here? I think overall, the bounce of the ball has not gone our way, but defensively, we've been shocking. There's another try. Wow. I don't know if we deserve this. I really don't think we deserve this. Yeah, 20-odd point win, maybe, but this is getting a bit harsh now. I don't think we're this bad. 40 points to 7. This is getting a bit annoying. 10 minutes to go. We're going to move on before I get too frustrated with the Invaders. Well, with only one highlight through the first half, I thought possibly I was being a bit too conservative, thinking we're going to get a lot of highlights throughout the game. And, well, I'm lucky that we did skip through most of that because this has just been a thunderous crushing by the Wellington Lions in the second half. They're in our 22 again. Our line out is absolute rubbish. We can't secure our own ball. And look at our defence. That is just bad. That is so bad. Why do they not tackle when they're that close to a player? I've not seen us play this badly all season. Even against the Edinburgh Blues, we were a lot better than this. This is a shocking display. We are not 40 points worse than this Wellington Lions side. There's no way. So we have just been completely shafted here by a better team, unlucky bounces of the ball, and poor defence. I mean, we can't make a tackle to save ourselves. That's what's coming down to for me. Mayo's out there. He's caught a ball, but isolation of a player. Jorkovic is there. No one's here. Look, there's no one. Finally, they come back to a Banks. We've got to keep passing the ball. O'Neill Brown has been hopeless in midfield. We've been completely found out. 7 minutes left in this game. And I think the sooner we get to the end of it, the better. And there's a pass. That's a knock on by us. Are you serious? They went for the intercept. That's at least 2 now in this match. It's gone like that. Intercepts by the other team that have been called knock-ons by us. Don't know how that's rolling our way. Unlucky by the Invaders, but overall just completely and utterly outplayed, destroyed, rubbish. Defence especially, just crap. Look at that. Straight through. Why do we have Evans defending against their fly half? Out wide they come. Where's Brock? Why is Brock not defending the 10? We're not doing Quade Cooper tactics here. We've got to be better than this. They come through against, this is a big hole. Straight through. Too easy. We've got to put those holes together. Why do we have big guys defending next to each other is a question that I don't understand. We should have pretty much man on defence. Big, slow guys should be covering closer. Rush up. Smash him. Take him into touch. End this thing. 74 gone. We're going to concede another one. We're going to have 50 put on us by a team that really 7-0 was. I think 7 or 14-0 at half time. That was reasonable. But I don't think this game really should have gone over 30 points conceded by us. That's how poor we've been in the second half. Contrasting halves, I guess you'd call it. Contrasting defensive structures as well. We just completely switched off in the second and just gifted them so many tries. Poor kicking as well. Yes, it's good to have O'Neill Brown. Well, look at that. Should not be smashing off 4 tacklers one at a time. Pop, pop, pop like that. But I think just the way that we've changed in the second half, I forgot what I was going to say now. Just terrible. Anyway, that's what I'm going to cap it off with. Yeah, I forgot my point. I was making a good point there. I was on a rampage with a really good point that I've just forgotten about. He's out. He's got to be out. I'm trying to think of that point I was making, but it's not coming back to me. There we go. This is a little change of direction, and Phil has just left. Just Crichton Turner scores. Yeah. Don't know how we're going to fix that. That little discreet change of angle. He's put that wide. He's put that wide. Yeah, I don't know how. I'm really annoyed by it. I don't think we're 50 points bad at all. They're worse than this team. No way in hell we are 50 points worse than this team. I've said 100 times. 20, 30, yes, but not 50. So, yeah. What we've got to change, we're going to lose that ball straight away again. We've got to consider how that even works. How our defence is so poorly structured in the second half, falling away from tackles. Have turned over their line out. That's been poor as well. O'Neill Brown, that's what I was going to say. O'Neill Brown's kicking game has been terrible. We're not going to score this because Mayo's too slow. Knew he was going to get caught. That's a turnover. Yeah, he's a good winger, but he's just not fast enough yet. And we just not got that. If that was Gage Carter, that would have been a try. Should he have fended that last guy off? But a bit of a shame we couldn't finish with a nice flurry at the end there. Yeah, O'Neill Brown's kicking game really found out here today. Just aimless kicks going 10 metres forward. Really need those to be going 40 metres forward through Brock. Brock didn't do enough kicking. Yeah, so found out a bit in our plays. Our exit strategies were terrible. And just overall our defence was woeful. Really want to see these ratings, because I think we played like crap. If they give these guys 30s or something like that, I'll be absolutely shocked. Come on, give it to me. Let's move on. I want to go to the next round as quickly as possible, because this is terrible. Right, let's see stats. Shut up. I don't want to watch highlights. 52-7. Disgraceful. Not happy with that. Look at territory and possession. 56 and 54 to the Lions. Yeah, I can get that. We only made a few more tackles. We did miss 5 more tackles. Not too many. But it was like last week, wasn't it? Well, last round we played the Hurricanes. We didn't actually play that much better than them, yet we scored 10 tries and they scored 4. Today they scored 8, we scored 1. Bit of a concern there. Why that went like that? Was it our defensive by itself? Was it our structure on defense? Was it how we exited? Was it our set piece? I watched that match and I didn't really see a specific area that we were completely dominated. Guess you could say it was just the whole match really we were dominated in. We made less handing errors. We actually made more offloads, which is bizarre. Normally the teams that beat us make triple our offloads. Attacking rucks is pretty close. They won 12 turnovers to 5. That could be a big one for us. We didn't go for any drop goals. We lost 3 lineouts. They lost 1. Scrums weren't bad, but 4 minutes to 2 minutes. I mean, it's not too bad. Those stats don't really tell me too much of a big story. Flower gets man of the match. 17 points, 1 try, 2 assists, 8 tackles, and 2 turnovers as well. Nice day at the office for him. We were on the road, so let's see. Okay, bullshit. Jorkovic at 47. I don't think anyone in this team deserves to be even in a 30, let alone a 40. Petrisco 36, nah. Petrisco 15, that's more like it. Zengedi had his best game of recent time, getting a 43. Yeah, he's been pretty decent. I'll give him that. He did score the try, which probably inflates that a little bit as well. 22, Collis, yeah. Kikuchi at 18, terrible, but he did go off injured as well. Dupre's at 20, 32 for Evans. Yeah, I mean, you compare to what they got last episode to what they get this episode, and you probably say our pack performed better than they did last episode as well. Lior at 29, that's about normal. Bondisio at 43, a little bit down, but still a good performance here from our key player. Mayo was crap. O'Neal Brown was good, but to be fair, I didn't see him. Defensively, missed 1 tackle. Banks missed 5. Carter missed 4. There's a problem. Leon missed 2. Chachescu missed 3. So those guys there need to work on their defense big time moving forward. Both in the 20s, and Muhammad finished off with a 37. Only missed 1 though, which is good, but a lot of the time he wasn't near the player to make a tackle. That wasn't the thing either. It wasn't missed tackles. It was not attempted tackles. That was a big concern from the Invaders. Just so many guys just sliding straight through and nothing happened. Cooper played 51 minutes for a 9.7. Oh, God. He missed 1 tackle as well. Not many players missed none. Where's tackle percentage? So passing, where's actually tackles? So 7, and he made all of them. Zengedi, Collis, very good. Kikuchi only made 2. 8 by Evans, he made them all. So you look through these guys here like this here. 3 by Banks, 5 missed. So yeah, that is a bit of a concern. That how does that work actually? What's in the brackets? Tackles. I can't see tackles. Tackle percentage, tackles. Oh, tackle assists. Okay. So yeah, unbelievable. He made 3 and missed 5. Made 7, missed 4. That's a bit more reasonable. 8 tackle assists as well. But overall, shocking from the Invaders. Didn't deserve to win it. Played like a bag of crap. Okay, so the sooner we move away from this match, the better. But we did have one piece of news from round 7. We did actually sell a player, Bobby Barnes, who was on the transfer list for a while. He's gone to the Port Moresby Raptors. Went for about 1,000 and nothing. So just get a wage of a player we don't want. Contracts expire, he was gone. But as it was, he just went when he ran, when someone actually wanted to buy him. So his contract hadn't actually ended. So good to see that player go. Saves us a bit of cash for, what's the word? Wages. Later on throughout the year as we try and actually get some money in the bank account. Okay, so only negatives to report following round 8, but we look forward to round 9 when we finally return home to face the London Rockets. We should be back on winning tracks. That's the last game before we are back on the standard of where we are. So next match is, of course, the current round. So if we can get through this one, we can have a look at the table and see where we sit after really 3 good games and then 1 absolute shocker. Just disappointment everywhere against the Wellington Lions. So I'm not happy with how we played, but I know we'll just deal with it and we'll move on to the next game. London Rockets, round 9. I'll see you there for that one. As always, thanks for tuning in, and as always as well, thanks to the guys at GRM for allowing me to make these videos on their game. I mean, this sort of game really sums up what GRM is about. You think you're swimming well, you think you're going nicely, and then someone just completely comes around and kicks your tactics, your players, and your plans in the arse. And you got to reevaluate. You got to go back to square one, and you've got to say, where did we go wrong? Yes, my tactics probably didn't suit that match against the Wellington Lions, but you kind of got to go for a style, a play style that you like. I want to play attacking, attractive rugby. We got completely found out against a defensively sound and overall better skilled team, I think. today in the Lions. So unfortunately, we went down with a bit of a whimper, but we will be back again next episode for our game against the Rockets. So overall, positives is that we always look to improve, and that just makes you take a step back and go, let's reevaluate things. So if you've got any ideas and thoughts where we went wrong against these Lions, let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for all tuning in and watching, and I'll see you all next time for the Invaders at home versus the Rockets. Until then, take care.